time for the Gore N More podcast.
Gonna have a good time. Gonna have a good time. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
We're going on now.
A ball break, walking hand in hand in the moonlight. We'll be the sweet soul there. I swear we'll never part.
We're going on now.
A ball break, running in the sand, feeling alright.
And what's up, everybody, and welcome to the Gore N More podcast. This is your host with the motherfucking most, TJ Bowser.
I haven't struck out in a while.
Bowser. And joining me, as always, is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, Chad Chrisman.
What's up, bitches?
Officer Sex Machine, Bobby Amon.
Hi, everybody.
Love it.
What the?
And the studly, mudly, fluffy, handsome guy himself, Big Johnny D.
What's up, Gore Hounds?
Yes.
I'm not even gonna say Merry Christmas. Go, let's bring this into the new year, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. So today is December 28th, 2020, and we got a banger of an episode for you today. But first, let me really Ronnie James Dio this up.
Ooh.
It's time for your slice of life! But Johnny D, holy fuck, what'd you do?
Wow. Let me just say kudos to that, by the way, sir. That was great.
That hurt my throat just listening.
Dude, I wish I had his pipes.
Right?
I'm not gonna lie. I feel they would probably feel great around them. Anyways,
Hello.
yeah. So what did I do? I enjoyed Christmas, as probably the rest of you did. This year was a little different, unfortunately, but we still got things done. I still got to see important members of family, and you know that's what it's about. Spoiled the kiddo, which I'm sure you know you guys did as well.
Have kids.
This is the nicest lighting we've seen on Bobby since the show started.
You I hope spoiled yourself, sir, because you are your own kid. I would do the same if I was in your situation. However, I do not get to do that. But no, it's been fun, and I've been gaming. Started doing a little demo on the house today, and just started ripping apart the garage.
Demo day.
Yeah, it was a lot of breathing in disgusting old dust. And
asbestos, mesothelioma.
Yeah, I might be fucking doing this from a goddamn stretcher next week. I don't fucking know. Let's just say this paneling's been up.
All right.
This paneling's been up for probably a solid 40 years.
Oh,
Yeah, there's some good stuff back there. Oh, yeah.
extra spicy.
Smoke it, right? Chop it up and smoke it.
Oh my god, dude, it was bad. But no, started working on that, so that'll be my project throughout this week while I'm not at work. And other than that, man, I have been playing Star Wars like a motherfucker. I actually got the wife to play it, which she is even more anti of it than I am. So the fact that I got her to play it was like a huge deal to me. And yeah, man, just been enjoying myself. I also have it already ready to go after this, but I will be purchasing on the Switch the first 2 season packs for Power Rangers because they're on sale right now. Ooh. So just to give a heads up to everybody. Bobby, Officer Sex Machine, how have you been, buddy? He's like, fuck you.
Well, much like you.
Sounded like it tasted delicious, by the way.
Ooh. Very good.
No, it's not Bobby.
Anyway, much like the rest of us here, I enjoyed Christmas, but yeah, it was a little different this year. But you know, it's 2020. Everything's a little fucking different at this point in time.
Fuck this year.
Say that again. If I could, I would put it to hell in a handbasket. Okay, big time. And
I like Basket Case. That's a good. What is that? A trilogy?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
it is a trilogy. It was a quiet weekend though. Just basically hanging out, chilling, and I started ordering pieces for Jason again. So that's because 2021 is now going to have that because I'm starting to actually set up shoots with my one friend Lisa.
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
And a few other people wanted to do some stuff, so I started setting those up. Well, they're not set up officially, but I got to set up dates and stuff. So now that's back in order. We're going to start 2021 off the right way, thank God.
Good for you, buddy.
Get back into that whole swing. And
Also,
eventually looking to get the new Xbox. So,
ooh,
PC Master Race.
in the next couple of months, because I'm going to wait and let's see, you know, what the problems are with it first and then go for it.
I mean, let's be honest. The government's literally just handing out everybody a free Xbox or PS5. If
I
they
am
want
fully prepared to
That's true. They
stimulate.
pretty much are.
I am fully prepared to stimulate the boutique Blu-ray economy. It is a vital part of the U.S. economy, and I'm prepared to stimulate it. Arrow Video, coming for you.
Oh, the amount of DVDs I will be buying when the new year hits. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a bigger room.
That's
Get a box set yet, Bobby?
No, I did not yet.
Oh, there you go. It's $109, I think.
Send me the link.
what, the Friday one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was on sale for $109.
no,
Yeah, on Amazon.
Does it come with the already fixed disc, or do you still have to get those too?
I think you still have to send them away. I'm not sure. It's Screen
Fair
Factory. It's hard to tell. They're
No,
not.
no, that's fine.
Don't pretend like they're Synapse Films or Blue Underground.
Exactly.
Hey, man,
I said,
I just
really,
figured,
it's like-
maybe.
It's like, no, we have this, but you need the shit. You need to get rid of the shit discs first. No, thanks.
Yes.
But other than that, it's been pretty chill. So now working on more cosplay stuff, and I have stuff lined up for the new year. But you'll just have to wait and see what happens. Chad Daddy,
Yo.
give me the rundown.
Well, I worked a
Daddy
short
Chad.
week last week, like you guys. I celebrated Christmas with the family. I am actually working a short week this week. I got another 2 weekdays, and then I'm off for 4 days straight. So, what was the coolest stuff that you guys got for Christmas?
Drunk.
I mean,
I
I'm
got
gonna be
this
honest.
set up
My,
and this rig, like this whole rig. Yeah, this.
say the PC that I'm on right now. That was my Christmas gift 2 months ago. So
Well, my wife decided my wife decided to surprise me, so I'm opening up this package, and I got this sweet Supernatural shirt.
oh, nice.
And also in the package was another shirt for about Step Brothers, which is a comedy classic. And
Yeah.
also, she's like, "Well, to keep digging into the bag," and I pull out this. It's a 2-day pass to Memento Con in Pittsburgh, which is the Supernatural convention.
Oh, shit.
nice, dude.
That's cool.
And she signed us up for a meet and greet with Richard Spite Jr., who played the Trickster on the show.
Cool.
Oh, that's sweet, dude. He was actually I enjoyed his character, and he was on. Well, he wasn't actually a trickster though. He was an angel, right? He was.
He was actually Gabriel.
Thank you. Okay, yeah.
I made it going to that con to have Stephen Williams sign my dagger,
We could do that.
There you go.
or I could just send it with Chad.
So,
We could do
Two birds stoned at once.
is it? Are they going to have like the big boys there, or is it going to be like all like the?
It's
The rest
everybody
of the
but them because they're still locked into the Supernatural convention circuit, which is owned by a different company. But this is like literally everybody else.
Wait. There's a whole just straight up supernatural convention.
There's one
Yeah.
like that for Vampire Diaries, I believe, as well. That it's kind of like
You're
it's,
right. I have
Yeah.
heard of that. Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
only owned by one subsidiary. That can,
it's like
The
it's only
Supernatural one
the
is
casting
Memento Con
crew.
is done by a local company. They
See?
do one in Altoona too.
Mhm.
But our buddy Tim Keegan's going to that one too.
nice.
So
Well,
if you have
that's
a
gonna
nice
be
little
fun,
weekend
dude.
getaway. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, Tim's one of those things
When
that
is that show,
2021 will
Chad?
bring.
What's that, Bobby?
When is that show?
It's the first weekend of May.
Oh, nice.
So you still got some time
So it's
out.
like 2 days after my wife's birthday. So it's going to be a nice little birthday present for her too, just to get away.
I say I know you guys are both huge fans, so
Oh yeah.
awesome.
Hola, Milo.
Hey, what's up, Milo?
What's up,
Oh,
sir?
no.
So yeah,
Nice.
that's all. And like I said, just working a short week, not doing any overtime because it's not overtime pay. So fuck it.
Good for you, buddy. Good for you.
But yeah, it's been pretty quiet. Other than that, TJ, how about you, brother?
Okay, as I say every week, hold on, motherfuckers, because I didn't do shit. So I actually took a little break for the holidays and didn't do as much podcasting. Senor mentor Mick had a little issue prior to the show on Saturday. We were gonna have Steve Vasquez and my doppelganger Kangabanger from Down Under, who you will see from later on the show, to talk about Rabbit Hole 2020 in review, talk about our favorite episodes and some of the stuff coming up next year. And then we had a little crises happen, which we'll talk about in the next episode coming sometime next year of Rabbit Hole. I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to let Mick talk about it. He called me earlier today, never got back to me. So I hope everything's fine. It involved his pet. So best wishes. Best wishes.
Hopefully all is well with Mr. Mick.
I gotta say, man, I was sad to see him trim his magnificent beard.
Yeah, he went from fat Jesus to half Jesus, and I'm not
Dude,
okay.
he went super clean shaven, and I mean, he's a handsome man. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I did love that big beard. I love the
But
bush.
now it's half Jesus now. That's just not a whole.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But just kind of trying to iron stuff out for the rest of the year, moving stuff into place for the beginning of next year for Project Louder, moving into 2021. And I guess the lovely people of, what was it? Sweden, or was it
Finland.
They greeted us with a little gift, which is my third ranking podcast on the network on iTunes. And Dream Warrior Review charted this week, and I'm just extremely happy for them. I'm happy for our network. That's just fucking insane. And I do also want to announce on the show that it's actually 4 because Gore N More charted this week as well.
Yeah.
What did it chart?
I have to go back and look at what country it was, but we definitely charted. So
Now that's how you do it.
yeah, it's 4 in 2020,
Oh my
including
goodness! What's up, Mr. John Hunt? That is. You know what, man? Thank you for that Christmas gift for letting us
Now
know.
that's
Absolutely.
Christmas gift right there.
It wasn't like super high. It was like number 65 out of 100, but
Don't do
that's a
shit.
lot. There's a lot of
You're on
movie
there, buddy.
podcasts. There is
You're
a
on there.
lot of movie podcasts.
Yeah, you can even say there's a lot of horror movie podcasts, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
it charted though, so guess what? It's an achievement.
I hope. Well, yeah, that means
And I
somebody's
think one of
enjoying
the charting was even in the comedy section. So
it. Ooh.
yeah,
Oh, shit.
we're
can see
locking
that.
it down. We're locking it down, guys.
Good deal.
But yeah, it all kind of just led into today's episode and this final episode, the final Project Louder podcast of 2020. I'm sure I'll put out some audio only stuff that was pre-recorded before this date until then. But until next year, I think this is the last live we'll be doing.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure. We do have the old intro back for this episode due to pending copyright issues. We'll be working on some things, trying to hopefully when we come back in the new year. Oh, cracking
Cracking
Crack
the
open the cold
cold
one.
one.
yes. Hopefully when we come back in the new year, we have a new intro and we're ready to go. So moving on into this week's show. Ho, ho, ho. And that is 2010's Rare Exports: A Christmas Tale, directed by Jelamari Heelander, written by the
This is
same
gonna be
guy,
great.
produced by Petri Jokaranda, and then starring Oni Tamila as Patari Contia?
Contio.
Contillo. Jorma Tamila as Roma Contillo. Tomi
These are great.
Cortella as Amo. Yep, these are fucked.
Yeah.
Bruno Jonas as Pipperinen. Her Christian Ellison as Riley. Imari Jaranpa
Yeah.
as Juso. Peter Jacoby as Pitari's elf. Jonathan, what the fuck? Jonathan
Chicken Nathan.
Brian Green. Risto Salmi as sheriff. Music by Jerry Seppa and Miska Seppa. Cinematography by Mika Orsama. Edited by Kimo Tavila. Distributed by FS Film. OY Scanbox Entertainment rolls off the tongue. Released December 3rd, 2010. Runtime of 82 long, sweaty nutsack minutes.
Understatement. Understatement.
Senior sweaty nutsack.
Gross
Yeah.
$4 billion. Oh, I got jokes written for this. Trailer. I gotta pull that up.
Yeah, let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
It's beautiful, all right.
Like cold sausages. What's going on?
Oh god.
There's several
They
trailers.
were hanging low.
Oh, here's
all right.
the Australian trailer. We'll show the Australian trailer.
I'm telling you right now,
Sausage
TJ's
went
butchering those
somewhere
names is
else.
the best part of this show.
Well, I don't know about the show. You could say the movie. That's fine.
Yeah, anything's better than the fucking movie.
Right.
Well, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that, he says.
Look, that fucking face.
Take the opportunity to hit some rips, boys and girls.
Gentlemen, listen up.
We are
Don't have to twist my
standing
arm.
on a sacred grave.
Mitähän ne siellä oikein kaivaa?
Onks joulupukki kuollut?
Goddamn right he is, kid.
Uskot sä tyhmä vieläkin joulupukki? Kato näitä.
Is his eyes really far apart?
Se antaa
Yeah, he had weird eyes. I thought that was
He's a cute kid, but just something's off.
pitkin pitäjää.
It was the haircut.
Ah.
Speaking of haircuts, how about that other kid's sweet mullet?
Bro, that was a full Bobby Budnick.
Oisko toi Vai. Kaikki muut on viety.
Seismisiä tutkimuksia, paskanmaria. Täällä on kaivettu jotain. Mitä helvettiä täältä nousi? Don't you understand? It still has a pulse! Tuli vielä aika tunteista. Se ei oo ihminen. Se ainakin tuntee sut.
Se on joulupukki.
Nyt se tulee päälle! Go down! Mitä sä nyt meinaat? Meillä on täällä pukki myytävän. What do you want? $85,000. Mitä helvettiä tää tapahtuu?
Isä haluaa aina se viedä mua!
Holy CGI Batman!
Yeah, right?
Santa is going to find out who is naughty or nice.
Rauhallista joulua.
Wow, that trailer really sells a completely different movie.
Okay, big dicks, let's talk about it. Talk about it.
Ooh, Taco Bell.
Okay, so let's start it off with my quote, which should be on the box. It was a cinematic recreation of a Christmas party on Epstein Island.
I'm still gonna say Catholic priest convention, but either way,
Can it be both?
it could. I mean, yeah.
This was just
It
a
was-
nutsack of a movie. Hanging low.
I mean,
I'll
there
do
was
a
snacks
hot-
everywhere.
I'll do a hot take that'll make John happy. So I think that this follows
I'm
some,
happy either way, dude. I don't care. You know that.
this follows some folklore about Santa pretty closely,
Mm-hmm.
especially some more of like foreign European type stuff. The film is meant to show the change of the boy into a kind of like a man, with his battle with the elves and Santa as a proof of his growth. And I think that through that you see the evolution of the character. And I think that that's the whole point of the story and everything. But I think that this movie is paced awful. And I think that ruins it. And it kind of, the whole story gets lost in that so quickly that by the time you wake up 30 minutes later, that you kind of realize that you didn't miss much.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I
probably
completely
Chad's
agree.
viewing experience of this film.
I completely agree.
That was me
Sarah
too.
fell asleep during this film. This is my second viewing, and I remember why I kind of didn't remember anything from the first thing. Well, from the first viewing, mainly because it was ass. So, yeah, I get what it wanted to do. I think that the fact that it followed European folklore as Santa Claus to a fucking T was pretty rad. And the fact that they straight up poached Santa's horns at the end was pretty funny. But like, seriously, fuck this movie. I want my time back.
Right.
I want the time, the sleep I could have possibly gotten out of it.
I'll go watch Krampus.
And
Well,
you
yeah,
hated
dude. I think
Krampus.
Krampus is a lot better of a movie too. I'll even agree with that.
Hey, congratulations. We found the cure for insomnia.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, there's been a lot of other movies that we have watched that I've fallen asleep to.
Yeah.
I did not fall asleep to
Chad
this.
stated earlier, and I quote, "I'd rather watch Just Before Dawn."
Yeah, but we've also
The
said
extended
that.
super waterfall cut.
This isn't even the first time that him and I have said that though before.
That's true. It's not.
We've already said that on other movies, dude. I'm still going to say The Raid is the worst, or not The Raid. The Rift was the worst one, hands down.
I would rather
Maybe you
watch,
guys will still disagree. That's fine.
I would rather watch.
Let's
The
wait
Rift,
to the rating,
Dentist-
and then Chad can break it down, and then Chad can talk about the highest and then the lowest rated movies of this.
All
year.
right. So I guess if the only, like, if I'm going to, I mean, not that you didn't, you just gave a positive spin, and I'll agree, dude. I think this movie totally lost itself in its third act and it fucked itself. I liked where it was going in the first 2/3 of the movie. I thought it was really creepy. It was a slow burn, and I thought it was going to lead to something crazy.
Chad,
especially
actually, it's not a slow burn. Chad, what is it?
A long smolder.
Yeah,
it's like a long smoldering, not even a burn.
Yeah, there's no flame.
I've had sunburns worse than this burn.
Yeah,
fair enough. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, I like the lore on it.
The whole movie is a build up to the explosion at the end. Come on.
I'm not saying that the third act doesn't fucking suck, dude.
There's all this build up to this evil Santa Claus that you never fucking see.
And let's just be real. Ain't no fucking Santa Claus. You know
It's
who
Krampus.
it's supposed to be.
It's Krampus.
Yeah, exactly.
But was it? 'Cause according to their version, that is Santa.
Speaking of that, John,
yeah,
run it down for me.
All righty, sir. Young Patari lives in his stern reindeer herding father, Riano? I don't know. In Arctic Finland. On the eve of Christmas, an enormous evacuation at a nearby mountain disturbs the locals and captures Patari's curiosity. When Riano's reindeer herd is mysteriously slain, the children in town go missing. Patari realizes that the dig has unearthed the evil Santa Claus of local lore, who no one wants coming to town. Patari's father rounds up a posse and captures a nightmarish creature, I would say, in an attempt to sell him to the misguided leaders sponsoring the dig. But Santa's freakish elves will stop at nothing to free their fearless leader. And when we say freakish, we're just talking naked with
naked old guys,
farming tools.
Naked,
which either way, I gotta say, man, I'm just gonna say I'd be scared if I was surrounded by 100 naked dudes with tools.
I know I would be.
There's a lot of wiener there.
There's a lot of wiener in this.
There's a lot of wiener.
Now, wait, when we go to best hits, hottest dick, just say the 182 guys.
That's what even though my wife felt just like all you guys while watching this movie, she looked at me, she's like, that was fucking stupid. I told her, I go, well, you know what? Here's my thing. It has one of your biggest complaints in movies. I'm like, it's got dick in it. So there you go.
Angry pickle.
It's got a lot of angry pickle.
That was angry, old, hanging low pickle.
All right. So, but Santa's freakish elves will stop at nothing to free their fearless leader. And what ensues is a fantastically bizarre holiday adventure, testing the bond of father and son and pitting man against mythology.
Okay, okay. You know what? I'll say one nice thing about this. One more nice thing. Okay, the subtext that you can draw from the relationship between the father and son is awesome, because you could tell there's something going on just beneath the surface level, like some sort of tension that happened recently.
Right.
That they're going through some shit and that he's ready to freak out on him, but he's too good of a dad to do that. So he's internalizing everything. So I feel like that's touched on and that's done really, really well. But the pacing of this movie ruins it.
No, I have a feeling that what you're talking about is probably the missing mother. There was not a single chick in this entire fucking movie.
Well,
lots of dick though. No chicks, but lots of dick.
They did mention because it was his mom's recipe, and that's when the dad started like crying and looking out the window. So I assumed that she just recently died.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like she must have just passed.
And did you notice, like, literally the only thing anybody was eating in the entire movie was fucking gingerbread.
Yep. I'm not from the Netherlands. I don't really know.
Yeah, I love gingerbread cookies.
I do too.
Hey, can we do a sidebar real quick for Chad Daddy? We need to list our since this is the end of the year episode.
Yes.
Our favorite movie that Gore N More exposed us to this year. Gore N More listener Jan Miller wants to say In the Mouth of Madness / Bride of Reanimator, and wants us to do more H.P. Lovecraft films moving forward.
We could do that.
We do. I feel like we have a few on the list coming up.
Yeah, we do.
And then for me, my personal pick would be Pumpkinhead 2 Blood Wings. That is a film that I didn't see until this. And then through that, I kind of fell in love with it. It's a pretty fucking rad film.
Fair. I actually have two I thought about
okay.
When Chad brought that up. The first one was one that I've always wanted to see, and it was Chopping Mall. It was being a product of the mid 80s, dude, I really loved seeing the late 80s mall aesthetic. It brought me
Really
right
made
back.
you miss it, huh?
It really did, dude. It almost like brings a tear to my eye.
Right.
Just because it's something that'll never exist again, in my personal opinion. But it was just, I don't know. It was a fun movie. It was a corny movie, but it was like Johnny Five on fucking roids. So, and then I would almost say a follow up would be the 2014 version of The Town That Dreaded Sundown.
Oh,
that
was good.
Was that the first episode of the year?
No, wait.
No, that was I want to say that was like towards March, maybe.
Yeah, that was like towards the middle of the year.
But I just remembered like it was one that I wasn't sure how it was going to be going into. I feel like the rest of you gentlemen, because I think that was maybe all of our first go through.
Well,
Yeah, it was the first I'd seen.
I think a lot of these newer films we have a predisposition towards, so we go in thinking that they're going to be garbo, similar to the last Black Christmas film we watched, and then they end up being decent. And I think that through this we're going to discover a lot of modern horror that we like, rather than more old forgotten horror, because we know it exists. And I know there are some random ones like Night School and that we have experienced, and you're like, holy fuck, where has this been our entire lives? And then there's some stinkers like Blood Harvest, but all of those films have a place somewhere. I mean, no other film are you going to see Tiny Tim as a clown singing, dancing.
In defense of Blood Harvest, that girl was naked like 5 times in the movie for literally no reason.
That's true.
And the movie has some really cool scenery.
It was
really
interesting.
Cool.
I'm going to say before we continue, hi to Brody and Mr. Scoob Steves.
Hello there, gentlemen.
Shout out to my doppelganger, Kangabanger, and Scoob Steve, host of Somewhat Supernatural.
That's
The
right.
Yowie of Kalgoorlie told me to get fucked. Howie Yowie! They're listening in their car in Australia right now. So,
But you know what, man? I'm glad Chad actually asked that question, because it was a nice just going through our audio and then just strolling through all the last episodes of the year. It was just kind of nice to be like, oh, wow.
The funny thing is that idea just popped in my head as walking to my car leaving work today. I'm like, oh, that'd be a good thing to bring up on the show.
It was good. It took me a little bit to think, but then...
What is it, Bobby?
Yeah, what'd you come up with, bud?
Yeah.
One of my favorites was when we started this year was the Madman.
Madman Mars.
Was Madman this year?
Madman was the very first episode this year.
Oh, dude, that was a great fucking movie.
Episode.
I've been meaning
And
to
that's why I
rewatch
like that.
honestly.
I'm going to be rewatching it soon. That was one of my favorite movies we did this year because I didn't see it before this. I liked how that film went.
Right, dude? Fat Man Sam Squatch, dude, just fucking up in the trees. It was great.
Dude, he could fucking move.
That dude could climb a tree like a ring-tailed lemur.
Not to mention,
Chad,
Chad,
do you have a pick?
I like John. I can't narrow it down between two. With Bobby, I had to go with Madman. That was a really nice surprise. It was a really interesting movie. I liked how it was presented, and I like the thoughts that we have as a possible follow-up / fan film sequel that I would really still love to see get off the ground. And the other one I picked was a sequel to one of our movies last year, Maniac Cop 2.
Ooh.
Did you say you want to see the sequel to Madman, which is Madman Down Under?
Yes.
That's right.
But Maniac Cop 2 was there was just something about that. It was like, oh God.
That's so fucking great.
TJ, you're fucking dog.
He kills me. He kills me. But Maniac Cop 2 just had this, just the way it was filmed, just everything about it was like nearly perfect.
I think you like William Lustig as a director.
I do actually.
Fantastic. I think that's
work.
one thing that we've explored in this podcast is we've covered most of William Lustig's work from Maniac to Maniac Cop. And
he makes these films that just resonate with you.
Yeah, and they're so filthy. Oh, they're so dirty.
Dude. The second one was just
that
what
apartment.
was his name, dude? Like all I could think of is actually the guy who's
Rafi. You're just thinking of the Rafi now.
Yeah, I
You're welcome, Gore N More.
ready to see my dick. Oh, fucking love Rafi, dude. But yeah, now I'm thinking about him. Like him having fucking what's his name down in his weird little dungeon like living
fuck
room and shit. Good shit.
The funny thing is that same actor was in multiple movies that we covered this year, and I can't remember because I mentioned it whenever we reviewed that movie.
Leo Rossi.
Leo Rossi. That's right.
Thank you, buddy.
Yes.
2, Maniac Cop 2, and a couple of others. Yes.
Yeah. Fucking A.
Very
I have
nice.
to look that up too. Let me
But
do it right
yeah. So shifting gears back to the film, let's pop up a cunt, by the way.
Yes.
I'm going to slap the handsome Big Johnny D down.
God, I cannot wait to hear Brody just shit on this movie.
And 3, 2, 1.
Hi mateys, it is your DKB here once again this week, and I'm here to talk to you about a film called Rare Exports. Now, Rare Exports, I've never ever heard of this film. I went in with an open mind, and I'll tell you what, this film did not disappoint. Yes, it is a little bit of a slow burner, and there is fuck all violence in this. But I'll tell you what, the story makes up for this. It's something different, unique, and it's original too. And that's what I really like about this film. You know, the film has clever, smart, witty dialogue. It had me in stitches at some times. I was pissing myself laughing, especially at the end scene. I found that fucking hilarious, but it was so great. Yeah.
I mean, it is, dude. It's a bunch of old naked men chasing kids.
Like I said, it is something different, but it just, I don't know, it just brought something new to the table at the same time. So, no, hats off to the director and writers behind this. I think it's great. I also think that they should lead off with other films, definitely down the track. You know, having this being Santa Claus, maybe Easter Bunny, the next one, or Thanksgiving. Fuck the vine, eh? You know, just all these traditions.
We already have a perfect Easter Bunny movie.
Holidays and that they could throw in there. I think
Donnie Darko?
would be fun.
No.
So,
I know what you mean now.
Pussy.
I'm going to give it a 4, a solid 4. This really
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Very fun film.
No.
I will
He's fired.
just say also with
Hey, man, you know what?
in this film, I found it to be very beautiful in some shots.
I wasn't going to
especially
give it that high, but I was
landscape of,
probably going to give it higher than what you guys would be.
the mountains.
That's
range,
fine.
especially when they've got a small
Oh my
isolated
God.
community at the bottom of these mountains too. Just shows you how fucking isolated they are, and I found that to be, you know, better for the story. But whatever, in saying that, it's a fucking 4. I don't care. I don't care what anyone thinks. It's a fucking 4 in my book. So this is DKB signing out, and I hope everyone has a great New Year's. And I look forward to the show in the New Year. So all the best for the future. I shall see you next year. And this is your DKB saying get fucked cunts, as I do every week. And yeah, peace out.
So I think my question is to each of us: are we just spoiled on like superiorly made American films?
What did he watch that we didn't?
Listen, dude, I like the movie. I mean, you could shit on all you want, and I even shit on it, but I still enjoy it.
Yeah, that scene whenever they have Santa Claus tied up and they're eating cookies in front of him, that's funny shit.
I guess it's like you said, dude, there was a lot of weird dark humor. I think I just like it as a weird, like, I just look at it as listen, and Chad might be right. I look at it as it's a weird, different foreign film that's something that wouldn't be made here. So you got to kind of take it with a different grain of salt. Now, if you're trying to compare it to like big budget, like Krampus or something, yeah, dude, Krampus is going to fucking smush it because, well, you got way better actors. You got a lot bigger money.
Calzones.
That doesn't always make better movies, though.
Compare it.
It doesn't.
I love the dark humor. Don't get me wrong, because I love dark humor, but
And I love you.
I can see why it wouldn't hit. I'm not saying I don't agree. I can definitely see why it would not hit because I wanted a giant fucking monster Santa battle at the end.
And that's what I was expecting.
Correct. So that is the biggest blue ball of the whole movie, and I will fully give that. Like, because that was like so much lead up, and then you finally see it, and the ice is even cracking. So you're like, "Oh my god, dude, here it fucking comes!" And they're like, "Nope, we're gonna blow this
face at that point."
What's that?
I just wanted to see the face at that point. What
if they would have just had the ice crack open just a bit, and he's like, he wakes up just as right before the explosion, like that would have been better.
Okay.
Did I end up a bunch of things I saw at the old folks' home? Didn't need a reminder.
Wait.
I am not.
You at the old folks' home, Bobby?
What old folks' home are you going to?
4 years.
That was his job.
Oh God, yeah, it was.
You had over 100 naked men chasing you?
That was a typical Friday night.
Right? Like, wow, Bobby, your fucking life is way crazier than I knew.
You get what I mean?
That's fair.
You have had an interesting life.
I will say, and I don't know if you guys even thought about this, but the whole end scene, as shitty CGI as it was, I was just thinking, I was laughing my ass off at like all these kids in this weird cargo net freezing their asses off.
Bobby and Trash have the same nightmare.
What's that?
Getting hit by naked old men. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Oh, fucking A.
But like, I feel like if you took the dick out of this would be like one of those horror movies that you could be like,
nah, dude, the CGI's fucking garbo, and I fucking hate it. And it's just over the top Spinal Tap level.
No. But what I'm saying is like, this could be almost literally if you just took.
Oh, I need to play that fucking video that I put in the chat.
This would be a kid's horror movie. Like it wouldn't. I mean, what, you only get like one kill actually in it that you see anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
so like. That's where I was kind of thinking. I was like, man, you could almost show this to your kids minus all the
For any of you who are Floridians and are part of the Project Louder chat, and have got an opportunity. I don't think we'll get copyright pulled if I play it.
Damn it!
I
got a chance to. I got to take the third act of this film and put "Now You're a Man" over it when the kids jumping out of the helicopter, and it's fantastic.
That was so funny.
Like, oh my god, I gotta rewatch it when we're done.
Yeah. And then whenever you watch it back, you're like, this scene would be better with like some fucking like when it's happening. It's the music is like to make it like suspenseful, to make the scene suspenseful. But when you put upbeat music, it's so much more fucking different. It's a whole nother ball game. That scene is a shot for both.
Okay, since we're talking, let's talk about that scene since you brought it up. So why did the kid tell the helicopter pilot to just leave him? He said, just leave me. There's nowhere to land. He does know it's a helicopter, right? It doesn't have to land. They can hover.
Well, apparently even the pilot didn't bring that up.
I will tell you why, you fuckers. Because there was lines. No, there was lines suspended above where they were where they had
That's
to
true.
lower.
That's what he landed on.
Yeah,
because that's what he caught himself
he
on.
landed on the lines. He couldn't land the helicopter because the blades would have got tangled up on the lines that were then all over the top of the corral. So that's
had a brilliant action movie scene. Could have made it better.
Could have made it better.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I remember the first time watching this, I almost wish they didn't go with that Santa was an elf. Like, I really wish they went with like he was just some weird like cannibalistic Santa, like just the one.
That was also what I was actually thinking. I'm like,
that's what I thought too.
Like, especially like if they start shooting him, like they already know he can heal up and shit. Like you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And I had to explain it to my wife because she was saying, "Well, how come all the other little kids got kidnapped and he didn't?" I suppose because he's got trapped there,
right?
But she didn't see that part.
He got caught in the illegal wolf trap. So, I loved how that dad literally like suckered all his buddies into it just because he's like, hey, see this shit? Yeah, now you're part of it. So help me figure this fucking shit out.
Yeah, it's
what
not
the fuck,
you have a choice. It's no, you're part of this. Get the fuck over here.
Right? Like, fuck, dude.
But okay.
So, Chad, what do we got for behind the notes there?
Yeah, I want to
very little actually.
Little? Yeah, I kind of figured.
Okay, I found like two things on IMDb. One was completely useless. The other is Rauno and Putari are played by real life father and son.
Really? Steve just went back and watched it.
What's that?
Steve's reacting to things. Also, I don't think I've actually said that. Before we changed the name of the company from Dubak to Project Louder, we never gave like listeners a name. Floridian. It's perfect.
Floridian?
It's Louder, IANS. Floridians. Project Louder listeners are Floridians.
Oh, Jesus.
What the fuck was that?
What the hell was that, dude?
The fucking stink bug.
Oh.
Did you guys see that thing?
Yeah, dude, I just...
Oh, I got fucking
dude, you fucking moved like...
You were like mid-Matrix. You're like...
Right? You like straight Spider-Man to that shit, dude.
Yeah, you were...
I'll spell it out so you guys can understand. But keep going, Daddy.
Okay, in 2003, the Finnish commercials production company Woodpecker Film published the short movie Rare Exports Inc. online. It's available on other YouTube channels. Here, the film's writer and director established a band of 3 hunters searching the wilderness of Lapland for the wild Santa Claus. After the positive reception from an online audience, they produced and published the sequel short film, Rare Exports, The Official Safety Instructions, in 2005. Now, in 2007, I'm not even going to try saying this guy's name. He introduced the producer to his idea.
I gotta do what you do, Chad.
What?
I gotta fucking say the names. You gotta fucking say the names.
He treated Jorkianta to his idea of a feature-length rare exploits film based on his short films that had already acquired a cult reputation on the internet. It's actually covered in that you showed me. So they picked up the rights and started to develop the concept together with Jorkianta. But yeah, this movie is actually a prequel to the short films that they made 5 years earlier.
Hold on.
Let me reel him in here. Hold on.
Yeah, so whenever I watched the short film, kind of gave him a little peeker, you know. It's kind of like them shipping these fucking things, like it's a business,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's already the business already exists for the short film, so
it's established.
I mean, that's kind of interesting that they made a movie that's a prequel to a short film, whereas the short films usually lead into a bigger movie.
Well, I think that
Lights out.
the shorts themselves elicit of how the fuck do these things get here? I think just the whole that whole story itself just kind of.
At first, I didn't understand that. When we get to it later, I'm like,
is that a real fish behind you? That's actually a better question. Fuck your question. Is that a real fish?
That can't be. That's too small to be a marlin. Or whatever.
Bobby, is that a real fish?
where?
Right behind you on the wall, above the TV.
No, that's not real at all.
Could you still stab him?
Well, he moved his fucking head, and I didn't see it pre-show, and now there's a fucking fish on the wall. Okay, so kind of like there's a fucking fish on the wall. That's what happens when you change his location. I start asking questions.
That would have been perfect for fucking Mutilator, dude.
I didn't think about it at the time.
Oh, this is the guy my dad accidentally killed.
Yeah,
Right next to it is the head.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's on the other wall.
You know, as much as we talk about Mutilator and as much as we love the song, we really did not give that film a great review.
No, we did not.
Buddy Cooper, we love you. We love you, Buddy Cooper. But I'm sorry.
Okay, going back. This was actually shot in a total of 17 days in Norway.
Okay.
I can understand.
But
why.
they did I think 200 days of post-production, if I remember correctly.
Should be all
the
the
video.
CGI bullshit
Yeah.
and everything.
It made only $236,000 in America, but it only played on 23 screens.
Okay.
That's actually still not a bad amount of money. For
Very
That's not-
limited.
It initially only played in one theater, and then they got really, really good reviews, so they bumped it up to 23.
Who the? Never mind. Never mind. Continue.
Apparently, people like Brody and myself were like, "Hey, this wasn't too."
Oh, that's like I said, that's really it. There's not much, and of course, it's more based on like we were
This
talking about. the actual
movie-
old.
This movie is like you could take it one way, you could take it the other. It's like anal, man. You either love it or you hate it.
Right? There's no way.
Giving or receiving.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
There's no in between either way. You know what I mean? That's very true. I
See,
don't know.
that should be on the cover. Fuck my Epstein Island joke. It's like anal.
Like anal. Dot. You gonna continue that? Nope.
How you want it?
This is totally circumstantial here. This is
It's a circumcised.
speaking of circumstances and things beyond our control. Chad, we don't have much on notes.
That's it, buddy.
So,
You
have
what
any
we do have
questions,
much of, though? I was gonna say, what we have much of though?
what?
Amazing sponsors.
We do.
Oh Lord.
Let's hear those guys. Please.
Okay, well we have 8 listeners. Time to give them a show, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, Scuba Steve.
What did Steve say?
Project Louder. It's like anal.
You know what? That's our new catchphrase. I'm getting a new mask. God damn it. Oh fuck!
You love it or you deal with it.
I mean,
Johnny like that.
Bobby, I'm not gonna lie. You love it or you deal with it. Jesus.
I try.
Oi. Oi, you.
Boy.
Yeah, you cunt. You want to know why you look like a drop pie? Well, that's because you're not wearing any Project Louder merch, you fucking goddamn lousy son of a bitch. How about you do us all a goddamn favour? Park up, pull your fucking head in, visit the website over at projectlouder.net, click on the merch tab, and most of all, tell yourself you're sick of looking like an asshole. Grab some of that merch, treat yourself to a nice cold frothy, and start being the mad cunt we both know you truly are before I stab you in the face with a soldering iron. Cheers, cunts.
Hello there, creepy ghouls. Do you like spooky things and horror movies? Then Cabin 13 has the stuff for you. Check out their selection of horror-themed props, pins, busts, action figures, collectibles, and more. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram. Be sure to visit cabin13.com and buy something, or I'll kill you.
Marcio Charlie's Horror Costume Studios. Premium hand-sculpted latex masks, busts, and hoods. Everything is handmade and painted by Marcio himself. Be sure to check out his wide range and selection of products over at Facebook and Instagram at Horror Costume Studios. Oh, hello. Do you know about Project Louder? Well, let me tell you. Project Louder is home to 16 of the finest podcasts a nerd could possibly procure. They have a show for everyone. Whether you're into horror films, modeling comics, 90s kid shows, or that weird tentacle-filled subgenre you search for at 3 in the morning. So head on over to projectlouder.net and treat yourself to something truly exquisite.
Pinkies up, bitches.
Graveyard Classics. Horror-themed tees and posters, professional in-house screen printing, and Jaclay prints. Powered by Death Style Art and Graphics. Go see what you can dig up over at graveyardclassics.net.
Come on down to Masked by the Lance, premium Friday the 13th custom-made hockey mask down there in Tennessee by Lance McKinney. Find him on Facebook and Instagram over at Masked by Lance. Go order one now, boy. Yee-hoo!
We're back.
People who watch
And we're back, motherfuckers! So let's get into those questions. What format did you watch it on? So according to Chadwick, the man with dark knowledge and all sorts of weird shit, he said it was on every streaming service known to man last episode. And that is, in fact, a true fact.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched it on Tubi. Chad?
I watched it on Prime.
Shut it.
Tubi? Okay, there we go. Different strokes for different
Wow,
folks.
nice.
Oh yeah, dude.
So, dude,
Was that Bobby's mom?
Yes.
Just to throw this out here, because like I said earlier, my wife disliked this movie as much as you guys.
Yeah.
And so she went on a frenzy of looking up to see what people reviewed this. And she got even more mad because she saw way more positive I don't know if you guys looked this up or not. Okay, so Chad obviously did, because I can see him fucking this all right. Dude, this shit had what? An 80 on fucking IMDb.
What?
No. On IMDb, it's only sitting at 65%.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh,
So IMDb is 60. What is it? Metacritic is 70 and something like
I think
that.
Rotten Tomatoes is 80 or something. It's
Yeah, dude.
insanely high.
They're all way up there, which she was just what the fuck? And so I'm just well, let me see what Shudder rated it. Shudder rated it 5 skulls.
Woof.
So I'm interested to see what Amazon rated it and all that other fucking shit, dude.
Well, Amazon doesn't rate it. They let other people rate it, and it's 4.5 out of 5 stars, I think.
Well, that's what I mean. You got the stars and bullshit. Yeah.
So Shudder gave it 5 skulls. Please tell me that's 5 out of 10.
No, it's 5 out of 5, dude. Shudder's always 5 skulls.
Fucking way.
Here's the thing with Shudder too. You can't vote, so that's Shudder's fucking you know what I mean? I tried looking, and there was no, unless it's only on maybe PC in itself. like if you're actually on their website, but like in the app, it doesn't let you like vote on a movie after you watch it, or like, you know, like if you liked it, or I don't know. You think it would? I feel like most streaming services usually kind of do that, but
I just don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't understand it.
I don't
Next.
We lost Johnny. Yeah, look
Nope.
at that.
Yep, there you go. There
Look
you
at that. That's
fucking go.
insane.
There you go. That's
But
all
look
you
at
need
the
to fucking
readers.
know.
Look at the readers. What the fans rated at 15%. The audience score.
Yeah. So you know what those mean? Absolutely fucking nothing.
That just tells me that they're
Yeah.
probably half of them are bots and alternate
It's
accounts.
not- there's no way this movie is worth.
This is for cuties, by the way.
Oh my god, it is.
Oh shit! Wrong movie.
I'm just. This just goes to show that the score means nothing.
Obviously.
I didn't even notice.
I'm pulling out all the stops for this episode, buddy.
Oh my god!
actually curious because now that I looked it up,
That's funny as shit.
Yeah.
that's kind of disgusting. That
A very similar rating on The Last Jedi as well. So
I'll have to take your word for that on that one.
Chad Daddy will tell you all about that. Oh, wait, we pulled out, or did we? See you guys next year. Okay, so douche.
That fucking Mill, whatever it is.
Okay, so the character that is the little boy's best friend's dad,
Yes.
he's a cocksucker.
I thought the little kid's best friend was kind of a dick too.
He
I was
is,
thinking-
Sweet mullet or
he's
not.
but he's only a dick because his dad's a dick.
Why do you think his
Runs
dad's a dick?
Have you met my kid? The kids are only dickheads because the parents are.
He's got a point there.
Nothing happens. So that's how I see it. I think that they're just the same. See, okay. Let's look at the scene of the interaction with said elf at the time they thought was Santa. How did that kid's father handle the situation? Let's poke him with a fucking stick. Oh, he's not going to answer me? Let's threaten him. Oh, he's not going to answer me? Let's beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, but that was the kid's dad. That wasn't the kid's friend's dad.
No, that was the
kid's
kid's friend's dad.
The kid's friend's dad was the one who was told that because he only spoke English.
It was the kid's friend's dad. The kid's dad was handling the situation properly.
He was the one that brought everybody in, dude, and like he was the one who poked him with the stick. The friend had a gun because he was making him speak English.
Yeah.
And then the
But
guy
he's the one who like grabbed the hold of him and was like threatening him and shit.
I mean,
he had to do something to get that stick bitten in half.
at the same, yeah. At the same time, he was ready to cut him up, and I don't know. The whole thing was
going
going
to cut him up and make like hamburger out of him or something. What the hell was going on?
They were going to cut him because they thought he was dead. They didn't want any fucking.
Yeah, I figured they were just going to
they murdered him.
Yeah, like turn him. He's a butcher. I figured they would turn him into hamburger meat, throw him out in the woods or some bullshit.
I think they were going to feed him to the wolves.
Yeah,
Probably.
like use him as bait for the trap.
Someone needs to call the feds on that tomato meter.
I still say, dude, if it just stayed with that one creepy Santa and just like had him be it,
Okay.
it could have been way different, B possibly a lot better. But
or have him like metamorphosize into the big monster Santa thing, something like that.
Oh no! Since it relies heavily on CGI, they all come together. Like they all swarm into one giant Santa. And it's just like one big, it's like a bunch of old hairy dudes.
They run at each other and fuse like in Bill and Ted's
yeah.
Bogus Journey.
And then it just, it's like that's not a mummy, but it's old hairy dude peckers. And it's just coming over the mountain. And it's just...
See, now I'm always thinking about
that reminds me of Slither now that I can't think about it.
Wow.
Yeah, if they all got naked and just formed into a giant biomass.
Fucking A. There we go. See? We write this shit better than them. So who says douche?
Everybody, I think it's the kid's
I'm
dad.
gonna say the dude who opened up, who like wanted to dig for Santa.
So
Now,
this
him, we wouldn't
movie's
have-
this movie's crazy white guy from Jurassic Park. What's his name? Doctor
Yeah.
what?
Doctor
Oh.
Stupid.
What's the guy from Jurassic Park?
That's
Jesus.
John Hammond.
John Hammond. Yeah, that's this movie's John Hammond, but with Santa Claus.
Right.
That dude
Pretty
wants
much.
dinosaurs. This dude wants Santa.
Like he spared no expense. He wanted this shit done.
Am I wrong, Chad?
That's a good analogy, actually.
No, it is, dude. That was
He shows up in a fucking helicopter, can't
Yep.
walk or shit,
onward.
and then he like goes up close, massages his beard, and he's like, "No swearing, no guns. Put it down. Be good." And it's like, what?
Welcome to Santa Claus Park.
He doesn't say that. Santa Claus is coming. It's like,
No, he doesn't.
wait. We need a side note on the Santa Claus Park here, because now you got me fucking thinking. Who's the T-Rex Santa Claus in the? Is it Bill Goldberg?
no,
Like,
T-Rex
if we're
Santa Claus.
If we're talking like all different Santa Clauses, it's like who's the big baddie? Is it Big
Love it.
Bill
That'd be
Goldberg?
great.
Like, is he the one that comes out with the goat? Like,
Ricky from Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 is the spitter dinosaur.
there you go. He's the Velociraptor.
Garbage day.
Garbage day.
I love it. Who's the Velociraptor Santas, dude? Like, we need those.
Oh, that's Silent Night Santa.
No. The Velociraptor, since it's a pack, it has to be the naked Santas from this one.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that would make no sense, dude. They hunt in packs. Like, all right, so you got naked. All right, dude.
that dude's like, oh, they're pack hunters.
And then the alpha is fucking dude.
Could you imagine fighting like a fossilized cock?
Oh my god, that would be a great scene.
Wait, it gets better. Remember, was it this one or was it like the third one where he made like the noisemaker for the Velociraptor skull?
Oh my dude, with a 3D printer. Yeah.
the fossilized wiener.
The entire subplot of that like badass hunter hunting naked dudes in the woods. Then come here, pretty girl.
Oh god.
Well, wait, that was one of the movies. That was the short film, so that works perfectly.
So wait. If you're going into the third one, who's the Spinosaurus? Who would go over Bill Goldberg? Would that just be full on Krampus?
Oh yeah.
It would have to be, dude. At that point.
Fuck. Or
Somebody
maybe
write it.
no, Krampus is for Santa World Japan, or Santa World like France. You know, it's
if people are making movies that I just came at that, you know,
they
Santa
culturally
Shark.
appropriate to the region they're in.
There's a movie called Santa Shark that just came out. So if that movie can fucking
Santa
exist,
Jaws.
Yeah,
if
that
movie
actually
can
came out
exist-
last year.
I
Okay.
think Dream Warrior Review just did a video review
Did
on
they?
that.
Nice.
Yeah. Santa Jaws.
So if that shit could come out, dude, we definitely need to get on this Santa Park
Claus.
idea, dude. Like,
Yeah. That's fucking funny shit.
So basically, you want Asylum to make it?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
Hit 'em up. Hit 'em up.
Whatever.
Guys,
Listen, if we
favorite
see
kill?
some discussing of Santa Land, I swear to God.
Favorite kill would have to be probably the only kill on screen,
Yeah,
which would be the
the only kill.
pickaxe to the back of the head.
And you really don't even see it fly into it. It's just kind of there one scene.
No, it's just like you hear the whoosh and the you see it
He's down.
go down.
So,
But again, if you remove the wieners, this is a kid's horror movie.
Actually, Santa dying is a kill, so I'm gonna take that as my favorite kill.
The blow up at the end?
Yeah, because he said he has a pulse.
That's true.
pickaxe from me.
Man, now
I'll go-
Chad got me thinking, like, I really wish you did see just like a little bit more crack and maybe like a glowing eye before the blow up or something.
That would have
Like,
been nice.
Okay, so it's like in the Fantastic Four: Rise of Silver Surfer, where at the end the Silver Surfer flies into the cloud.
Yeah,
that's,
you're assuming people actually watch that film.
I unfortunately did, and I know what he's talking about, but yeah, I know.
at the end with the cloud that was supposed to be Galactus, and he flies inside the cloud, and the real Galactus is actually in there.
Yeah.
But like just a glimpse like that, real quick.
Hey, do we know what the after credit scene is in Wonder Woman 84?
I haven't watched it.
No.
Okay.
I'll watch it this week if I can.
Did you?
Not yet.
Oh.
I've read good and bad things about that movie.
I
so
think
I'm kind of
if you like Superman 2, you'll like this movie, and if you like Wishmaster, you'll love this movie. That's what I was
I'd
told.
like both of those. So
Yeah,
Those
so
are really okay.
it's a different flavor from the first movie, and it's not 80s themed as they want you to believe. It's
So
fake
maybe
80s.
hey, Scuba Steve knows what the end credits scene is.
Ooh. Scoob hit up in the chat.
Yeah.
Don't ruin it.
All right.
I mean, I kind of want him to. Anyway, guys, best scene in your opinion?
I'm gonna say the whole like the interrogation in the butcher room, like them just eating cookies on the like stairwell, like he's like swinging and shit. Like even the lead up to that.
The first act of this movie is my favorite scene.
Fair enough.
I guess if I had to pick one, I'd just say the reveal of the giant ice block Santa. I mean, I thought that was kind of cool because he was a lot bigger than you were expecting.
Yeah.
Oh, like in comparison to the like photo that he had there.
Yeah.
The seismic photo there.
My favorite scene, the final door reveal for the Advent calendar.
So
Day
basically,
24.
right before the scene that I said.
Yeah. He spent all those fucking days stapling them shut, and then he got to the last day and he couldn't staple that one shut, and Santa was inside.
Santa.
Yep. All the heaters.
Mm-hmm.
I wish what they would have done is if the dynamite would have freed him from the ice instead of blowing him up entirely.
True. Opening scene, Malaka.
Actually, I will say the opening scene, it did hook me in, and then
It did, but then it went nowhere for a while.
I got on
Again,
hooked.
the pacing affects this movie severely.
It does.
Big time.
Beautiful
John,
scenery, though.
I'm gonna have to say yes. Obviously, like I thought I enjoyed it. So
best dick, I'm gonna go to the 198 mall Santas.
yes.
Yeah, I don't think we have any tits in this one. So
I think
guess
it's about
what?
$16 million worth of saggy cocks. So
We saw a lot of wiener.
16,800,000 to be exact.
yes, $85,000 a pop.
I want to say
Go ahead.
I think the only film I've seen more wiener is in was Eurotrip.
Yeah, that does have a lot in there too.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Score. Ball scores in how many fucking years
I
ago?
really don't remember much of the score, to be honest.
No.
It wasn't one to this isn't no fucking Goblin soundtrack. You know, Claudio Simonetti ain't no fucking making this shit. It ain't no fucking masterpiece, okay? So best song, fuck it out of here. Okay,
There was no songs either.
Yeah, there wasn't even a song.
Now what about characters? There's tons of them. Pitari himself is pretty fucking rad, especially at the end where he's like, "Hey, Dad, I got a bigger dick than you." So
Right.
like,
Even with his weirdly spaced eyes.
yeah.
I like the fact that I don't know. I like that he has the
Was
stuff.
it his eyes or was it his eyebrows that pointed halfway through his eyes?
I think it was
his eyes.
botched fucking like haircut, dude. It was like in that weird V point. It was like
Yeah.
Eddie Munster kind of. I don't know. It was kind of,
He had beady eyes.
Mm.
you know.
I'll go with him as a favorite. That's it.
Yeah, 3.
I guess, yeah.
Sweet. So,
Yeah.
too sweet. So, boys and girls, was it scary?
Not at all.
No.
If it was scary, I would not have fallen asleep twice.
Twice.
Yeah, I
Has
wouldn't have
nothing
had
to do with you being a little older?
No. Well,
No.
I felt
a little bit. Yeah, it's got to be something that really keeps my interest. This film did not. I'm sorry, John.
That's fine, dude. I mean, I'm scared of 100 naked old men chasing me, you guys, but you know, whatever.
Okay, so it's
yeah.
not scary for everyone but John, who then has weird nightmares about old men. Okay, trash. Anyway. Does it hold up today? I'm going to give it a hard no because the CGI looks garbo, and I think it's paced like a sweaty nutsack. So
I would agree. I don't think it holds up.
I would like a rewrite, so I'm gonna also agree.
we're not there yet. Okay? You fucking
not worth
rewrite. We're not even on that question.
I don't give a shit. I just said
Jump
it.
ahead. What the
No,
fuck?
I'm not jumping ahead. I just said I agree. Stop jumping on the dick.
Okay, what about acting?
Okay, again, I want to say is it really fair to judge the acting on this considering
We
that it's a
can't
foreign
judge it because we
language?
don't speak that language.
Yeah.
Wait. Comedically.
Oh, comedically, it's hilarious.
Pretty good. I think comedy has a lot to do with timing, and through like the way that they throw their voice, like they speak and everything. I feel like that was done well because the comedy translated.
I think one of my favorite comedic scenes is at the end where they're teaching the guys how to basically give a package to the kid.
Yes.
And the one guy's trying to open it.
One guy's like trying to take the package from him. He's like, "There's nothing in it, asshole. Keep going." And it's like, Jesus Christ.
So acting, I'm gonna say good.
I'm gonna give it mediocre.
Yeah, I'm with Bobby, mediocre. But it's kind of not fair to judge this because it's in a foreign language.
Okay. So cinematography was fucking mint. I think that the film looked pretty.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. I got nothing for this one. I really don't. I don't know if I'd say mint for me. That's for sure.
That's fair.
It didn't look like shit.
No, it did. I will say it did not look like shit.
It's a clean movie, dude. I liked, like I said, I liked all the shots in the butcher
So you know something? I'll give it what John said, but I'll give it. It's a clean movie, so I'll give it.
It's a little bit better than average, you know.
Yeah.
I'll give it that.
That's a very fair assessment.
Premise?
Love the premise. Hated the execution.
Premise is rad. Yes.
Premise, the way it worked out, yeah, okay. I'll be like, yeah, that worked out nicely for everybody.
John,
$16 million.
You've expressed that you like the premise.
Yeah.
Okay. So that transitions into our next one, which is recycle, rewind, remake. So for me, I am going to recycle.
Yeah. I mean,
right in the recycling bin. I'm good.
If it got remade,
I would. This film can totally exist just within the shorts.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. So I would recycle this. If they wanted to remake it, sure, I'll give that a go, but not this again.
I'm gonna go remake it.
Okay.
Remake with a bigger ending. I want to see fucking.
You want an Americanized version?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yes. That I could get behind.
Okay.
Okay, so that kind of brings us to our rating.
This is going to be fun.
Okay, so we're going to start with John, and then we're going to go down the list. John, what's your rating?
I give it a 2.5.
Booby.
1.2.
Chad.
A solid 1.
Wow.
I'm going to give it a 1.5. That is a Gore N More score of 1.5.
Still not the lowest.
Not the lowest.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
The rip is 1.3.
Is it still? Oh, God.
So we will now talk about the highest and lowest rated episodes of the year. Chad?
Well, I know. Yes. I can tell you for sure one of the highest is obviously Aliens. It's another perfect 5. Deep Star 6 was a low at 2.6. Our lowest was 1.3. That's the lowest of all time, obviously, and that was The Rift. I can't apologize enough for that movie, guys. I did not see it before that. I know. It sucked. It was horrible.
Listen, I'll go back and watch The Rift instead of this.
Listen, this is what this is about, is just dragging your friends through shitty movies that you enjoy, but you know they're going to possibly hate or like. And, there you go. You just accept the journey.
But it's almost like MST3K. We're like torturing each other at this point.
Don't we torture each other?
Dawn is a perfect example of that.
Listen, man, if my cheeks hurt at the end of at the end of every episode like they usually do, that means it's a good episode, regardless of the movie being good or not. So, right.
But I know we had a lot of fun with a lot of movies. I don't know where the hell my other tablet is, to be honest.
It's all good.
Everything's gotten rearranged since
so we know Christmas. We know Aliens. We know Halloween 2 got 5.
Halloween 2 got 4.9.
Did we get it all because we didn't want to give it a perfect 5 to compete with? That's right. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. I agree. I'm actually fine with. I'm fine.
Actually, wait. Give me 1 minute. I do know where it is.
Ooh.
Start counting. 15, 58.
It's okay.
57.
He'll hate me by the end of the episode. So.
What's that?
It's okay. Nothing.
Oh man.
So innocent fucking look on your face.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, bringing into next year, we have a lot of themed months. We have a lot of like crazy picks, lots of like zombie films, which is going to be really, really rad. Kind of makes me want to have a zombie intro for a majority of the time. There he is.
Okay, it's exactly where I thought it would be.
Wasn't in his ass.
It was not.
Oh,
Okay, so going back, let's see. We started with Madman, and that gentleman was a 3. So we started off decent, not great, but it's a film that really surprised us, I think.
Yeah, I could agree.
I think that was my third viewing of that film. At that time. Yeah.
Yeah, I will definitely watch that again.
I think that was a TJ pick.
I
it
believe
definitely
it was.
was. And once again, I'm pretty sure I did, but thank you for that.
Do you have the Blu-ray of that, buddy?
No.
I'm gonna have to pick that up because I know it's.
Is
I know
that
it's
a
not.
Synapse?
Yeah, and it's not very expensive either. Like it seems to be one of the ones that's always on sale. Reanimator got a 4.5.
Okay.
That was my second viewing.
Of Reanimator, I think I've seen it like 3 times, 2 or 3 times
Shout
before
out to Brian Usna.
that. We gave the Town of the Dreaded Sundown remake a 4.2, which was far better than the original got.
Yeah, I liked that one.
Yeah, those are good.
My Bloody Valentine got a 4.4. Cabin Fever got a 4.6. That's almost perfect for us. Yeah, The Rift is still our worst at 1.3. I don't think that's going to be a hard one to beat.
I mean, you guys just came almost close with this one.
Very fucking close
We did.
here.
I mean, I could have
Really
went with
close.
Brody and went like over the house, but like I feel like I need to give an honest score. And like I said, that
Who's watching Terror Train? Huh? Who's watching Terror Train the next couple of days?
I plan on it. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down with the wife and watch that.
is a good one.
New Year's Evil as well.
Oh, by the way, we followed up The Rift with Blood Harvest, and that was only a 1.4.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Damn.
I didn't remember. I didn't realize we gave it that bad of a review. Slumber Party Massacre 2, which is one of TJ's favorites, we gave it 2.
That was worth the 2.
That was a very bizarre movie. I'm still not sure what to think of that.
Slumber Party Massacre 2?
Yes.
Oh, I love that movie.
Of course.
That's the Rockabilly Driller Killer, baby. Yeah!
It's so bizarre.
I remember we were very focused on the whole like in the cab or in the back seat scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were. That was like the big thing with that movie.
I, for some reason, do not have a score written down for Behind the Mask. I'm going to have to go back and find that. But I know we were pretty generous to that. That was a pretty good one.
Oh, yeah.
That was the one where I was out of it. Like,
That was the one because you didn't watch it and you said you did.
Yeah, I kept calling you out on it.
Motherfucker. I'm going to call you right out on that.
Bobby, I will say
fine.
it gets better on a second viewing. I didn't like it the first time I saw it either.
I will
So, moving into 2021, here is our schedule for January. The first episode of 2021 will be Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Followed up by 1978's Dawn of the Dead on January 11th.
Oh, that's such a good one.
January 18th, The Shining from Stanley Kubrick. And then finishing off the month of January with Final Destination.
Oh, shit, dude.
That is a solid month.
That's a nice month.
That is a
That should
very
be some
nice
high
month.
score.
You know what? I gotta
Going
say,
into February, we have The Hills Run Red. We then do our Valentine's Day episode with the My Bloody Valentine remake.
Shot locally.
And then February 15th, we have Monster Squad.
nice.
Love that one.
And then February 22nd, we unravel all the tropes in Cabin in the Woods.
I love that one. Just have fun with that movie. It's stupid, but it's fun.
I gotta give it is a fun watch. Yeah, I could say that.
March 1st, Last House on the Left.
We're talking
That is the
OG.
original.
Nice.
That's the original.
March 8th, Creep Show, locally shot.
Another fantastic one.
March 15th, Slumber Party Massacre 3.
Oh, shit.
I don't know shit about this, so
And then March
Fingers
22nd, we are doing the Night of the Living Dead remake by Tom Savini.
also
Nice.
shot locally.
And then finishing off March, we have Zombie 2. Which
Bobby,
is
what's
Lucio Fulci's Zombie.
Yeah, it's his follow-up to Dawn of the Dead.
Yes.
Okay.
That way we can do Zombie 3 and 4 and Killing Birds.
Oh God, we can.
Oh,
You guys thought Just Before Dawn was bad, and Blood Harvest. You haven't seen Birds and Zombies yet with Joe D'Amato.
The birds that are in one scene.
Yeah. His eye! His fucking eye! It's just, yeah. And actually, the whole point of the plot is that they're going to search for a bird, a rare bird.
It sounds like Ace Ventura When Nature Calls, except it's not a bird.
Sounds like a stretch to me. Yeah.
I cannot wait. I can't wait for Brody to watch Zombie 2. It has an excellent eye scene.
Yes, Fulci does it best.
He's the best. He is a master of the eye scenes.
Does not like Dario Argento though. He fucking hates Dario Argento.
We know that Brody does not like eye scenes. Clearly, we need to have him do a playthrough of Dead Space 2 for all of us while watching him on live.
Oh yes.
I just want to see that fucking, like, when he realizes what he's got to do. Oh,
please, he's got to.
Oh, TJ, I had a thought the other day. I considered changing my list up just so we could do Fulci's Gates of Hell trilogy, but I'm like, no, I don't think we're ready.
The list is solid for the year, man.
Yeah, another year. Maybe 2022 will be the year where you do nothing but Italian films.
Oh yeah, well, I will definitely pick the Gates of Hell for 2020.
We would just have to try and find them to watch.
They're not that hard to find. They're not hard to find.
If you have Tubi, Full Moon, Shudder, and Arrow, you are fucking set. You have every fucking thing possible.
Nothing.
And if you like,
when did Shudder add New York Ripper? Because I just saw that the other day, and I don't know.
Fuck, not too long ago. That's William Lustig put that out. He Blue Underground has a 4K version of that.
New York Ripper's Fulci, dude.
No, William Lustig's Blue Underground. They put out a 4K.
Oh. I get what you mean now.
Yeah, he owns Blue Underground.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It was whenever he released Maniac 4K, he also released New York Ripper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yo, Bobby. So we're starting with Bobby picking April. Are we still continuing with the list, or are we just?
No, I don't want to give it all away.
Okay, nope. Sorry, did not know.
Give it a little tease to the listeners that are out there right now.
Nice.
Yeah. Ooh, May's a good month too. Look ahead, guys.
Dude, the whole list is like, I've already scrolled it a few times. It's very nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, May's
so
a good
guys,
month.
what was your favorite episode this year?
You know what? I'm gonna say episode 100.
Bloodhook was mine.
Yeah. Your return.
Yeah,
that was a fun one.
That movie was so much fun, and talking about it was so much fun.
That was a good one.
Episode 100 was a different type of fun. That was more fulfilling, self-fulfilling than anything.
I like, but the problem with me is I like every episode we do, so I can't I don't know.
Fair enough.
I always have. So the whole goddamn show. So there you go.
You know, I want to say that, John, what was the episode where it was just you and me, buddy?
So that was 2 episodes prior to
The Mouth of Madness, and no, I did it in Mouth of Madness.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It was Near Dark, and
did you and I do Near Dark? I think it was.
No, I thought Bobby was here for Near Dark. It was.
So it was the one before that.
That was the one after Near Dark.
That was Prince of Darkness. No,
yeah, you guys did Prince of Darkness together.
Ah,
wait.
That was a good movie.
No, it was Near Dark. Because I have
because I thought Bobby was
Near Dark.
Bobby had a test that day.
Yeah, so it was Near Dark. Yeah.
Do it.
I think that was my favorite episode of the year because it was just me and John, and we were both really nervous about not having anybody else to do it with us, and I thought we did an amazing job.
You guys got to put it in the hole.
That's right.
Fair enough. So I hope that things are a little different next year with everything, and hopefully we can do more in-person type
that'd be great
episodes. I hope that we're able to do them live from different places. I hope we're able to get medicine where it needs to be and get everything back to normal. So hopefully, well, the new normal, whatever that is.
So is anybody going to even bother with like New Year's resolutions?
I never do. Anyway,
I started mine already.
I never have.
I started mine already, so there you go.
What's that?
I don't wait for the new year.
Bobby just hits the gym every day anyways.
Well, I did the math the other day, and I guess I didn't want to put up a graphic because I had a long discussion with Corey about. I want to talk about Project Louder's success in 2020, but I don't want to post it and come off braggy. So maybe just discussing it with you guys in this setting would probably be better. 275% growth in subscribers in 2020.
Wow.
Awesome. Yeah. We 4 internationally charting podcasts. We added 10 new podcasts to the network, either adding previously existing shows or creating new shows with in-house people or bringing people on. I also want to say, like, all but 5 shows are produced solely by me.
Yeah, dude. Like,
yeah,
that's a pretty good
yeah
company.
That's fucking nuts. What was it? Yeah, so we went from like 80,000 like subscribers on the website to 300,000.
Damn.
Amazing.
That's
good job to
awesome.
Project Louder all fucking around, man. Like, seriously.
And I think that our presence in Europe has gone crazy. I know that while we were broadcast in Scotland, that we were the #1 show. And then I did a couple episodes of the Power Hour that trended in Japan for a while. And I think that really helps with Project Louder exposure because I have it set up in all of these different podcast platforms that it's all under Project Louder's name. Thank you, Jan. As Jan said, quality product. That's what it's all about, honey. That's what it's all about. It's quality product.
Always.
But I mean, the only thing that we can really hope for next year is frequency. Personally, I'd like to here, maybe I can go back and look at numbers. I actually added up how many podcasts I made.
Between the 5, you're saying?
Well, just before, like, how many podcasts we produced.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, here's all the numbers. So we, okay, 275% increase, over 170 episodes produced, 10 podcasts added, over 255 hours of content. I did 40 interviews. Our shorter content ranges from 45 minutes to 3 hours. We reviewed 50 films this year. 60 plus articles. Yeah.
That's pretty fucking sweet.
That's a good wrap up right there.
By the way, I've been listening the hell out of Comics and Kaijus this past week.
Right.
And I just can we get Cameron a new fucking microphone or something? He sounds like he's talking into a bucket.
I think it's Cameron's acoustics in his room.
I thought he just got a new mic, didn't he?
Or is it Matt? Are you talking about Matt because he's so quiet?
Matt gets really quiet.
No, in the last episode, Cameron sounds like he's like really far off.
What episode?
The Rodan episode.
Didn't they send him he wanted a new mic. I thought he got it.
Yeah, after a certain episode, he gets a new mic.
Yeah.
I don't know. His audio sounded off in that one.
See, these boys, they don't send me audio files. Then send me a fucking video file. Then I gotta convert it to audio. Then I gotta edit it.
Assholes.
But I gotta say, it's a banger of a show. I'm really enjoying it. I got the last episode, just the sheer enthusiasm with which they're talking about the first half of the Maximum Carnage crossover.
Mm-hmm.
Like that just takes me back because that's how I felt when I first read it when it first came out back in the 90s.
Right. You just want to go fucking read that shit again.
Yeah, I loved it.
That and Cameron's so passionate about kaijus, and that really shows.
Yeah,
Austin's such a good middleman.
Yeah, I was gonna say Austin definitely like holds both grounds very well, and you could see the boys like strengths in each side. Like,
I'll tell you what, if I'm good at anything, I'm good at bringing people together. I'll tell you what. We have 26 people that are for Project Louder now.
So we got to get on their ass to get the next episode up because I want to hear them finish off the Maximum Carnage story.
I get to go back and listen to
They're dragging their feet over there. I need to go over there and do another episode with them. Beetle Bros just sent me a shirt, by the way. They sent me one from the episode that I did with them, the Day of the Dead bonus episode they did for Halloween. Yeah, they sent me a nice little shirt for Christmas. Cameron did. So shout out to Cameron Lee of Big Bad Beetle Bros hooking me up. Find their podcast over at projectlouder.net. All their bonus content and exclusive content from their Patreon is now exclusive to our website. And we got a Patreon For all of you that want to support the network, become a Jive Turkey, head on over patreon.com/Project Louder and sign up and get exclusive access to interviews, Q&As, all sorts of shit. Got an interview with Sandy Johnson, Judith Myers, Playmate of the Year. I mean, go check it out. It's awesome. Got a first episode of Car Pod on there and lots of film commentaries to come. Going to do some private film streams, some films that are kind of harder to find that only we have access to. I know that Chad's been wanting to see the Cabal cut of Nightbreed, and a lot of other people have as well. So that's something that we were going to want to do in the future. But yeah, guys, 2021's shaping up to be pretty good.
It's going to be fun.
It's got to be better.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anything's
just
gotta be
generally
better.
speaking.
Of
Because
course it's going to be better.
our year was actually pretty fantastic. So I have no complaints.
2020 was a mixed blessing, so I'll take it for what it's worth.
So I think that's it for this episode.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Wrap it up tightly.
Ooh,
Wooden tight.
So I got a little thing to say before the show ends, but I'll have you guys say goodbye and then I'll finish it off. So, John?
Oh, well, thank you, sir. This is Big Johnny D saying, see you later, Gorehounds, and have a happy new year.
This is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, Chad Christman, saying we'll see you next year, bitches.
This is your killing machine, Bobby Moan, saying, kill you in the new year. Happy New Year.
Okay, so I wanted to end the show on a positive note with all of our listeners out there. I know times are tough and things are really weird right now, but it will get better. We will get through this. And in times of doubt, you can always think to yourself, at least you're not Chad. See you guys.